Guys, it's me, NYSE Einstein from the Florida New York Stock Exchange. Even though the TV is telling us that the Dow is back in correction mode and we closed down 175 points, I think there's more to say than that. That correction mode thing, I'm not a big fan, because that can switch tomorrow. We're up 300 tomorrow, which is a possibility. Then that goes away. So it's not that significant. It's me, Inside Verstop, from the Florida New York Stock Exchange, May 2nd. Giddy up on that. Volume eking its way back up to 900 million. It was a Fed announcement day. They did not raise rates for May. Still 85% chance on the table for June. So while normally we see 100-point spikes or in sell-offs after a Fed announcement, the spike was short-lived. It was hard, but it wasn't that large. And what's more important is to look what happened after that. The sell side came in. We closed down 175 points. Transports got hit hard. Oil back on its way towards greener pastures. SPY's off 20. That was significant. Russell up 5. That's also significant. A lot of earnings after the bell. Spotify seemed to miss quite a bit, I guess, off of projections. Sold off hard. Tesla actually beat. That one is up. Apple obviously up 7 on a lot of good earnings coming out of that. So we've got a lot of money churning around. We've got a lot of volatility in the marketplace. We've got a lot of earnings that seem really positive, but the earnings in the rev seem good and the guidance seems questionable. So it really kind of feels like we're running into some headwinds. Yesterday's scenario, which we discussed, was a big sell-off early on as the narrative went super negative on global growth and tariffs and inflation and ISM and prices paid numbers and all that. And then suddenly at 130, 145, things turned around. It was sort of a stop the bleeding tech rally. Was sizable, was significant. Today's sell-off, so 200, 300, 400-point moves intraday is not that significant when you've got headline-driven wild cards out of Washington and earnings season, right? And plus the Fed. So today had all that wrapped up in one, and we're seeing that. Every day has got a lot wrapped up in one. That's why you're seeing moves and reversals and flips, and it's not even technical. It's not even earnings related. It's everything. It's the trifecta, it's the perfect storm, it's the Kentucky Derby, it's the Super Bowl, all wrapped up into one. And it's got everybody on both sides. See you later, Mikey. So all that being said, a lot of red in the screen, a spike at the 2 o'clock number coming out of the Fed, and then a big sell side imbalance on the close. And then we sold off 175 points. It was significant. There's money coming out of the market. I don't really know where it's going. Maybe it's going into cash. We're hovering around this 24,000 level. So there's a lot going on. I think the week will tell us more about it. But as we're deep in the earnings season, we're running into headwinds. There is narrative about sell in May and go away, some negativity, some problems with global growth, still uncertainty coming out of the China deal, still wild cards coming out of Washington. Keep all that in mind. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll take it up again. I love you all. NYSE Einstein from the Florida New York Stock Exchange.